Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Keldon Johnson.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
And when it comes to the rivalries this team has, MP made something very clear, that his goal was to beat each and every single one in his way.
You know, I got to give it to MP. Has he been perfect? No. Has he taken on the challenge and for the most part got the job done? Yes. Look, everyone loves the drama, the challenge that comes when you make a big claim. MP has given the fans just what they wanted. This is the kind of animus that we all love to see.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. They've got Williams. Jalen Green is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's House in at the power forward position. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Now here's MP doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? That's a trick question. You don't.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. He brought up the difficulties that come along with guarding Devin Booker, and he told me the hard part with Book is that he's a three-level scorer and a willing passer. He's not just an isolation scorer. They use him in a lot of different actions, so you're constantly chasing him. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Pass to Castle. Jacks up a three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
MP a screen on Fox. Here's House. He's guarded by Barnes. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Castle outside. Back to Fox. This one for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. You know, they beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Now here's Fox. His last outing, he had 18 points.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career.
Now here's Fox. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. MP with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Williams' shot is good.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Vassell outside. Castle against Green. From 9 feet. And that one's long.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I didn't see that coming.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach probably just checking to make sure every... everybody's on the same page here. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Spurs, they've stalled a little bit, looking to get something started and make a move up the ladder.
You know, for Phoenix, they've stayed pretty high in the rankings. And sure, they might want to be further up, but they're a stable team, and that's a good thing with the playoffs approaching.
Now here's Fox. He's scoreless. No good again that time.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And the Spurs with possession here. 9-point game. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's MP. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding, just a force on the backboards.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Cornette. Now here's Castle. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Here's Williams. Kicks it out to MP. Plenty of space. Again, Phoenix. Good for two.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Booker against Fox. Castle for three. Williams grabs the board.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Spurs trail by 10. Here's Fox. And the 17-footer goes down.
Flashing that creativity is so much fun watching Fox carve up defenses like this.
And Williams punches it home.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
RJ, San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
Now here's Booker. He had a 36-point outing in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota. House. It's deflected. Outside Barnes. San Antonio moving the ball around. It's stolen by Green. It's stolen by Fox. A minute 53 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Cornette. And here's Castle. Left side Barnes. Shot clock at 6. No good with a jumper from the wing.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 14 points for MP.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
A line change here for San Antonio. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Richards is checked in for Williams. O'Neal comes in for Brooks. Goodwin's checked in for Green. And Gillespie is subbed in for Devin Booker. 1:19 left in the first. Johnson, money from the wing.
Nice shooting reflexes on display from Johnson. He's got such a quick release. It is off as soon as he touches it.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He had 33 points, and he was his usual self on the glass, piling up the rebounds. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Waters, the pass to McLaughlin. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Here's Waters. And the deficit down inside single digits.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. They've got Royce O'Neal. MP is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Goodwin in at the shooting guard position. Here's House. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. House has got 16 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Well, some teams have put a premium on offense since the All-Star break. This group especially. Phoenix, #1.
This is a hot offense. Recently, they've had no issues getting the ball in the hoop.
And the first one at the line is good. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons, and front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report. Here's Bryant. And it's House with the rebound. House has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Goodwin. The 3. It's not going to go for him. Spurs trail by 10. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, MP with a block. Richards with a screen. A good look from MP. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Sohan outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Oh, MP with a block. Pass to O'Neal. Back to MP. Here's Gillespie. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And let's take a look at the Rookie of the Year race. These are the top-ranked rookie talents in the league as their first season in the NBA comes to a close. You look at MP. He's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class. So it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
Yeah, at this point, he has separated himself from the pack. I don't know what more he could have done this year. It's been one amazing performance after another.
The three from Barnes, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
You look at Devin Vassell. He seems to still be working towards his full potential, RJ.
Yeah, I see many ways that he can continue to up his game. And that's not a knock. You never stop learning in this league. But for Vassell, his potential, oh, it's exciting.
Richards with a screen. House passes to Richards. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Vassell finds Barnes. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And that's confidence right there. Barnes wasting no time firing away.
Phoenix leading by 8. Outside Butler. Pass to House. To the inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
The three from Barnes. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now Butler. Still no points. To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Spurs trail by 9. Outside Barnes. Down low. And Vassell, the bucket on the assist by Barnes.
More Vassell scores inside, the more it frees up his mid-range game. That is essential to his success.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Cornette's checked in for San Antonio. Phoenix also changing it up. Williams is checked in for Richards. Green comes in for Goodwin. And it's Booker in for Butler. Booker with a screen on Barnes. Here's House. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Pass to Barnes. Here's the three. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Inside, here's Williams. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 6. Pass to Vassell. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Green.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
San Antonio's got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep.
Yeah, showcasing his athleticism on that jam. Harper loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
Barnes against MP. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Nice fake out by Vassell. There's a lot of nuance to his game.
It's his first trip to the line. Guys, this is the time of year when things get really fun. Teams ramping up for the playoff push.
Yeah, this is when things are firing on all cylinders. As a team and a player, you got to solve your issues now, because when the postseason comes, you got to make sure everything is smooth.
Castle's checked in for San Antonio.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it out.
Booker, the pass to House. Deflects the pass. Outside Booker. Kicks it out to MP. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
They get the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on De'Aaron Fox. Phoenix shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Second team foul. At the line for the Suns. House. At the line for 1.
Spurs trail by 4. Vassell passes to Cornet. Pulls it in from the elbow. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires from deep. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Suns. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. House. Barnes with the rebound. The Spurs shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you, Brian.
You'd love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. MP inside, working on Barnes. And that one's good. House has got 25 points in the game. Fox against Booker. Pass to Vassell. Down low. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Mark Williams. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Done. He's checked in for House.
Luke Cornet. Shooting 1.
Time effort for Harrison Barnes, providing a lot of energy for San Antonio. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're measuring up the shot.
Halftime is here, and
it's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
stacked. And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
There's impressive talent in this class, and the top dogs are battling.
Each guy wants this award bad, and you know they're going to be talking trash with one another all season long.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Suns trailing. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Luke Cornet out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Fox in at the point. They're the group for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, the slam! Get up, Devin!
Okay, Book, we see the bounce.
And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Everyone knows Devin Booker for one thing, Richard, his ability to score.
Yeah, I always think back to that 70-point game he had against the Celtics. He was only 20 at the time, the youngest ever in that 70-point club. Outstanding floor awareness from Barnes, knowing precisely when to move that rock.
And for the Suns, they're shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. MP outside, top of the key. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Castle on the wing. Pass to Barnes. Back to Castle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Showing how athletic he is. When Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
And here is Williams. He's guarded by Barnes, and he gets it to go.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
When a crafty scorer like Barnes gets on a roll, it can turn into a big night.
Outside Booker. Back to Green. Williams passes to Green. Green to the rack. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Brooks against Vassell. Pass to Castle. Williams grabs the board.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Booker against Fox. Three-pointer, Brooks. The shot, no good.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Vassell passes to Fox. It's tipped and stolen by Williams. Kicks it out to MP. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed for the lead. Rebound by San Antonio. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Vassell. Three-pointer. Oh, MP with a block. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. And so it's San Antonio with it. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Hey, we've seen Harrison Barnes really having a great game.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot more.
The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Green. Green rising up.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Back to Fox. Six to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. MP, a screen on Fox. Booker, good.
Blink, and that ball is already gone. Booker is ridiculous with the quick release.
Fox with the ball. He's got 5. Outside Barnes. Just 5 to shoot to the paint. Cornet. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce. Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Pass to Barnes. Now here's Fox. Outside Barnes. Castle for three. San Antonio again can't hit. And it's Green with the ball for the Suns. The lead is 2. Here's Williams. Good, and the assist goes to MP. House has got 4 assists now tonight.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Harper, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Phoenix also changing it up. Richards is checked in for Williams. O'Neal comes in for Brooks. And Goodwin is subbed in for Green. Harper passes to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
Here's Booker. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Offensive board. A nice shot by Richards. Richards has got 9 points.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Vassell outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Suns lead by 4. MP left side. Beyond the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Cornette. On the wing, Vassell. 9 points in the game, and it's good. 2 points. 11 points in the game.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Booker surveying the D. Goodwin passes to Booker. To the middle. Here's Richards. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Richards has gotten 4 this quarter.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Booker against Castle. Cornette sets a screen to the inside. And a two-handed jam!
Nice decision by Castle. I mean, this guy is a great teammate.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So San Antonio going with all... The Suns leading. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Nick Richards out there with MP. Then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Gillespie in at the point. Well, San Antonio shooting about 47%, a nice number. Here's Sohan, uses the glass on the layup.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And the Suns shooting 56% today. Here's Gillespie. He's covered by Fox. Here's House. Drills the baseline jumper. House has got 29. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Pass to Sohan. Johnson against MP. Johnson passes to Harper. They set the pick. 19-footer. The shot by Sohan, no good.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
So he gets them both. Spurs trail by 3. Fox feeling it out a bit. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. From 13. And it's House with the rebound. House has got rebound number 8 now. Over Fox. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. Out to Fox. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Richards has got 5 rebounds in the game. MP outside. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Harper, defended by Dunn. Harper passes to Johnson. Over MP. Again, the miss by the Spurs. 18 feet out. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pass to Fox. To snap the cold streak. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout. Clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. The Spurs making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. And the Suns also making a change. Booker's checked in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
And Allie, thanks. Offensive rebound. Pass to Harper. There's the triple. The shot, no good. The Suns lead by 5. MP with it. Fox picks him up. House passes to Richards. And they double up MP. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Offensive rebound. Booker. Ooh, tough make by Book.
You love the way Booker works for his points.
Pass to Harper. And here's Johnson. Inside. Here's Cornette. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Back to Booker. Booker drawing the double.
Now, we know that Booker can score with the best of them, and he's also very skilled in drawing fouls.
And he drops the first. And the Spurs with some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Castle subbed in for Harper. Phoenix also changing it up. Williams is checked in for Richards. And Green is subbed in for O'Neal.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. Castle for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 5th assist in this one.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop. It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Pass to Cornette. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Barnes. Cornette sets a screen. 4-3. Barnes, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Now here's MP. And he lobs liftoff for Green.
That is an impressive pass to Green. But to be honest, when you throw him a lob, he does all the rest of the work.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Outside Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And the Suns making a change here. Brooks is checked in. The Suns lead by 6. Left side Booker. Pass to Brooks. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Now Castle. Green covering. Now here's Fox. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Barnes against MP. Booker fires. Misses the three. San Antonio's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Fox. Ooh, it doesn't go.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind. Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Fox against Booker. Beyond the arc. Vassell there for the rebound. They trail by 7. Here's Castle. Fox.
You've got to master little moves like that to be a complete offensive player. Fox has the pump fake. He's got that figured out.
It's both from the stripe.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth quarter. Booker! Oh, he can't connect from long distance. And Barnes has got the ball here for San Antonio. It's a 5-point game. Fox outside. Williams rips down the board. The Suns shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. MP against Barnes. MP fires. Oh, he missed the jumper.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Vassell. Ooh, the shot misses. Phoenix leading by 5. Here's Brooks. Outside MP. Brooks the screen on Barnes. MP. Cash!
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Now Fox. Oh, Williams with the block. And they'll keep possession. Williams rips down the board. Phoenix with the ball. Here's Brooks. MP outside. Here's the pass to Williams. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Harrison Ball. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And so it's Phoenix with it. 6-point lead. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. 14 fouls.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Devin Booker.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's an 8-point ball game. And the Spurs call time here. They're down by 8. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Outside Vassell. MP. So Phoenix wins it. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
All right, now let's go courtside to Dominic Hamill.
A win is a win is a win, but you guys looked a little out of sync tonight. There wasn't the usual flow. Can you talk about that?
You know what? That's okay. We got to see how we respond when the game plan goes out the window and it's time to figure out things on the fly. If we can win these games when we're out of sync, it builds up our confidence because we know this is the exception that proves the rule.
Understood. Thanks for your time, MP.
You're welcome.
Over to you, BA.
All right, thank you, Dominic. And that'll do it, folks.
For Allie LaForce, Grant hit